Wow, weren't those views up on top of Vinegar Hill spectacular? It is just so breathtaking being up there. It's wow. And coming back down, the views, they're just so great. And those two steep hills, there's a couple steep hills there, and that second one, it's just dirt. And if it's slick, if you start using some brake, you just start sliding. You got to do like the controlled crash going down and just, stop at the bottom. But hey, we got some this ride is just gets better and better, and we're on our way over to Lightning Creek, and so there's more to come, so let's check it out.
Watch that burl on the side. There you go. You got it. Woo. We be making our own trail. You're good. Good. Good job.
getting behind it.
Oh,
If you type in Dirty Dog Sumter, you'll find it. If you just type in Dirty Dogs, there's a bunch of them.
Okay. She wanted to know what it was.
Yeah, I need subscribers. Okay, where are we?
On a big green knob.
A great big green knob. That's what I like to be.
Serpentine.
Serpentine Hill.
Yeah. Okay, we heading to Greenhorn?
Heading to Greenhorn.
Okay.
Is that where we're going?
Yep.
Traveling west on an eastern heartache. Lost touch with the reason. Found another trend that I could break to feel more like myself. Saw the water where they drown the sorrows. Pacific lovers in motion. They keep on talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. California dreaming may just be a feeling when everything is out of reach. All the pretty people are looking pretty equal now. Stars burn bright outside the city limit, where the canyons are empty. Lonely nights lit by lonely companions, in a sweetness and release. I thought I saw you hiding in the shadows. You were holding the answer. Everybody's talking about themselves. California dreaming may just be a feeling when everything is out of reach. All the pretty people are looking pretty equal now. for the dust to settle before you tell me you miss me. California dreaming makes me a feeling when everything is out of reach. All the pretty people are looking pretty equal now. California dreaming makes me a feeling when everything is out of reach. All the pretty people are looking pretty equal now. All the pretty people are floating like they won't come down.
It's a fun ride, man. It's a killer. I mean, I definitely like going back up that way instead of down. It's more fun going up it, but it was fun for a change to come down it.
Hey Scott,
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
Okay, you follow me.
Okay. I've like ate almost no dust today. It's not normal. I need a little bit of dust.
Gotta get some crunchies in your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let you go by, then you have to lead. Yeah, I knew, looking at my ride command, I knew there was a left that I didn't want. I wanted to go straight, but that was actually back. And
I thought,
and
coming down here, I'm like, I'll bet he missed the one turn.
the one turn.
And I thought, well, just so he'll figure it out.
Well, I saw the two ride commands, one going one way and the other going the other. It's like, okay, got
Wait.
radio, somebody's going the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, good thing I knew where I was.
I know,
You knew where
right?
you were.
Yeah.
I was just about the time when he called. I was looking at the ride command and going, "This isn't right."
I had the strangest feeling that you made that wrong turn, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep going. He's gonna get down there and go, oops, and turn around and
Yep. Oops, I made a wrong turn.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but we got on back track. So I was leading, and then I made a wrong turn, and
A little tight.
a little tight, isn't it?
Yes.
You got to do that little 3-point turn down there in the bottom.
Well, that one, you guys all went around the one tree this way, and I can't make that.
You went around it the other way.
Went around,
Yeah.
kept going around, and then up here I dropped off, and all of a sudden the front just slammed into one hole. Shit.
You didn't go around the little bypass. You went down through the washout.
No, he went through the bypass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the washout's like
Yeah.
8 feet deep now.
Yeah. No, but well, where the water is it right where that little water ran through, and it was that little hole right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I knew that'd be snug for you, but I thought, no, Dan'll, he'll talk you. He'll figure it out. He'll get through there.
I remember coming through here with Jason, and he made it in the limousine, so I knew
Yeah.
he'd be able to
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, that first one caught me off guard, and then the last,
Yeah.
okay, and there's
Yeah.
up on the log because the
Yep.
one tree on this
Gotta
side is
really-
right there, and I'm like, shit.
But that was awful fun, though, wasn't it?
Oh, it's so much fun.
Loads of fun.
Didn't we stop at this one before?
Yeah.
IXL?
And then
IXL
right back there,
mine?
we hiked up the road.
Yeah.
Remember? And the tunnel's
Oh,
up there.
okay.
One of my other videos, yeah,
actually-
hiked up to the mine.
That's
The tunnel
IXL.
right back there is a road. You can walk up there,
Yeah.
and the tunnel's up there.
yeah, right when you got.
I came down this road once in a pickup.
Oh,
I don't know
did you?
how far down we came. We came down so far and turned around and went back out because I remember
Oh.
the ditch driving along that.
Yep.
I've been on this road once.
Yeah. No, this lightning bird. This is a fun ride. Yeah. Fun ride. I like
Yep.
Lightning Creek.
Yeah, Lightning Creek's cool.
Yeah.
Now
There was a tree down here, but
Ron said it's not there anymore.
but Ron told me 2 weeks ago
It wasn't going to be any trees in the way.
and we cut 20 trees. You just never know. You never know. It's a fun ride.
Well, Rick, what are your thoughts about Lightning Creek?
That was fun. Let's go back up it.
Yeah, fun times. In your opinion?
It's awesome. One of my favorite rides.
Prudence, did you like Lightning Creek?
Top.
Are you sure? Could you see? You looked like you had your head covered most of the way.
That's okay. That's you know. I figure if I close my eyes, I'm good to go.
Well, that's what I do driving. If it looks scary, I just close my eyes and I always make it through.
And then
Yeah.
when I cut on that one tree, she's like, the front, because I missed it.
You're funny.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you like Lightning Creek?
I do. This is favorite too. I love being
She was
back
in there,
here.
woohooing.
It seems so much rougher than the last time we went through.
It's washed out more, yeah. It's washed out more.
Yeah.
Few new scratches compared to last time.
Uh-huh.
making it to Lon Kriste'S cabin. And there's, this is one cabin over here. That's not the main cabin though. And then over here is Lon Kriste'S cabin. I mean, I'm sure he owns all of them up here, but. And here, honey. Here, honey. I'm gonna get past that. There you go. I'm gonna let you walk around.
Over there is the outhouse. It's got an opening on the top so you can look out. This is really cool up here, these cabins. We've been here before and we filmed it before, but it always looks different in the seasons. And of course you can see it's springtime because of all the flowers are in bloom. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at all these wildflowers around this cabin. Oh, the color is amazing. Wow. Oh. Got a little Indian paintbrush and some lupine. Lupine, however you say it. Take a picture with my camera. Beautiful. Look at that Indian paintbrush. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Wow. And the outhouse looks like it's fallen over a little bit. And you can just, wow, the purple is just gorgeous. Oh. It looks the same as last time we were in here. Except there's rat poop everywhere. Another outhouse. They have them everywhere around here for some reason.
Still look the same, Susan?
Yeah, except there's a lot more rat poop in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
No one's coming up and doing anything, huh?
No, it's bad in there.
Sad.
Yeah. Very sad.
Yep.
I would love to have this cabin up here.
Yeah.
There's B. There's B. In the back of Lon Kriste'S cabin. Doesn't look like anybody's coming up here taking care of things anymore. Well, there's bees on the inside. cool little stove in there. Oh, they got rat poison in this side, so maybe somebody is coming up. You can hear the lightning creak down below. And Lon Kriste'S cabin. And here we are. Being very respectful of everything. There's the creek right down there. It's beautiful. It's got quite a bit of water in it right now. But it's nice. So green and lush in the spring. Dry and orange and brown in the fall.
You dirty girl.
I know it.
So, Lon Kriste'S cabin. That was a pretty cool place. It's just a story behind that. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, now we just found out, we got some news that we found an alien spacecraft has landed over here. We got the news here, and we changed course from where we were going to get over. See, there it is. There's the alien. Yep, that's the ship it came down on. Oh yeah, there's an ugly alien in there. We'll save you, Ron. We'll save you. Oh shit!
I bet it's warm in there. It is. Take two.
He wasn't fucking on.
How are you doing that again?
Fuck. Okay.
Got it.
So we've got the alien spacecraft right here.
Yes. This is where he landed.
Yep, and he's still inside.
He's still in there.
Uh-huh. There he is. Oh, he's on the shitter. Oh, sorry we bothered you, buddy. Well, at least he's got a post office box or mailbox. So what they actually call this is the alien outhouse. Alien outhouse with the alien inside.
Try to organize my mind while the world falls behind. Slow waltz around the sun. Every year reveals a change. Looking back now, feeling strange. We all learn to be someone. What happens next? What happens next? Won't pretend to know. What happens next? I heard you say to love is to let go. Turning out the light again while I wrestle what's within. Looking out for a friend. What's the one rule we forgot? Say the story or the plot. Something new is overdue.